Yes, I could definitely explain a little bit better for everybody. So if you're running your backup generator for your house and backfeeding it into your breaker box, when it's hooked up the right way, they have automatic switches from the telephone pole. So when the power goes out, they disconnect automatically from the main line, and then the generator kicks in to power your essentials of your house. But for my backup generator, I did mine a little bit differently. So what I'm doing is backfeeding into the breaker box. So when the power goes out, the first thing I do before starting the generator or anything, I go to my breaker box and I installed a separate main breaker. I could just disconnect the main breaker going into the breaker box, but I have this separate one. This separate one will disconnect all three legs, your hot, and neutral, coming in from the pole. And for extra insurance, I'll shut the main from the pole as well, just to be sure. This is the 100 amp going to my generator. So after I disconnect the 200 amp main, I would flip this on. And if I wanted to, I could turn off all non-essentials. Then I would start my generator unit, let it warm up. And then when I'm ready, I can close the circuit right here on this switch. Then the generator would be backfeeding through that 100 amp wire to that 100 amp circuit breaker to power the house. You just gotta make sure you disconnect your main from the pole because you don't want to backfeed into the grid because you could put linemen in extreme danger. I do know they train for it, but you never know. People do make mistakes and you don't want to do that.